So you're thinking about moving to Dallas and you want a new home. Stay tuned, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Dee Walton, your partner in real estate powered by Monument Realty, and today we are going to talk about how you can buy a new construction home here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So Dallas-Fort Worth has nearly 800 new construction communities, and the builders in the DFW area are building somewhere between 7,000 to 10,000 homes a quarter. And so there's a lot of new construction homes and communities for you to choose from. So step one, first things first. Decide if you want new construction or if you want a resale home, which is of course a home that's already pre-built. When working with my clients, they will always ask me, should I buy a new construction home or a resale home? And I always like to throw the question back at them because it's really just a preference. Both has its pros and cons, and I'll actually make a video about that in the future. So sometimes I like to think about it as buying a new car versus buying an older car. If you buy a new construction home, no one would have lived in the home before and it's brand new. Most likely it's going to be built with the latest energy efficiencies and smart home technology. So of course the first step is just decide which one you prefer. Step two, once you've actually decided that you are going to go with new construction, the next step is to actually partner with a local realtor. Yes. Even for new construction, you still want to work with the realtor whenever you're deciding to build a new construction home, because the sales rep that you meet in the sales office actually works for the builder. And it's important that when you're purchasing something as large as a home, that you actually have someone that is working on behalf of you. Realtors tend to have good insight on good builders versus not so good builders. They also have more awareness of the incentives and the kind of deals that builders are providing. Realtors also tend to have good ideas of communities that you may not be aware of that are up and coming and developing. Finally, a realtor is going to be able to interpret the contract and advocate for you on your behalf. So even if you're purchasing a new construction, you want to make sure that you have a good realtor. I've worked with many clients in the last few years for new construction because they wanted to make sure that they had proper representation. So step three in the process is to get pre-approved. So the process of building a home here in Texas is very different than purchasing a resale, but you still want to make sure you go ahead and go through the pre-approval process. Getting pre-approved allows you to begin the shopping process so that you are also staying within your budget. If you choose new construction, sometimes the builders will have certain incentives or specials if you decide to go with their in-house lender, but I still highly recommend getting pre-approved so that you're not shopping outside of your budget. So step four. Now that you've been pre-approved and you kind of know that you're gonna go new construction and you know your budget, the next thing that you want to do is start shopping. This process will entail actually choosing a builder or a few builders that you like the style of their homes. Now, this will take some time and some research, but you want to pay attention to the types of home that the builder is building as well as the style. You also want to narrow down the builders that match your particular preferences. Here in the DFW area, there are some really great builders with many different unique styles and floor plans, so you should not have any issues finding something that aligns with your style. So step five is the fun part, customization. So you've chosen your builder, you know which floor plan you're gonna go with. Now you get to choose some of the actual customizations. You'll work with the builder's design team to select finishes, everything from countertops to flooring. You'll also have the opportunity to upgrade, including appliances and outdoor space. Keep in mind when you're looking at the model home, typically they already have loaded that home with all of the upgrades that you can imagine. So if you're looking at pricing, you oftentimes are going to see the base price of that home, and as you add customizations and upgrades to your home, the price will of course increase. So here recently I actually had a client take the floor plan of the builder and change a study to an actual bedroom. And so when we made that modification or customization, of course, there was an increase to the price for that design change. It's also good to remember that typically builders will have two types of homes. They usually will offer quick move-in, or what they refer to sometimes as inventory homes, as well as homes that you can actually build out. Typically the incentives or closing costs, including with the purchase of the home, or price reductions will be on inventory or quick move-in homes. But if you would like the opportunity to build out your home, you may not see the same savings. It's just really a matter of your preference. Also, if you're buying a quick move-in home or an inventory home, you can actually expect to move in typically within 30 days. But if you're going to design or build out your home, it can take anywhere between 6 and 18 months. So, we've chosen the builder, the floor plan, we've done our customizations, and now step 6 is actually the construction process. Throughout the construction process, there will be several walkthroughs, inspection. This ensures that your home is built to the highest standards possible. You'll have a chance to take a look at your home's progress and make any necessary adjustments with the builder. During this process, it's important to remember that your home is not only being inspected by the builder's inspectors and engineers, but also the city's inspectors as well. The builder is going to be required to maintain certain permits from the city as they go throughout the construction process. As you get closer to the completion of your process, you will be able to hire a third-party inspector, which I highly recommend. Please do not skip this step. Even though the city and the builder has its own inspections, it's important that you have an inspection that is a non-biased party to the process that can take a look at the home in its entirety to ensure that there is no issues. And I guarantee you, even with a new construction home, there will be some things discovered on the inspection. Totally okay and totally normal. Typically, that report is going to be submitted to the builder and they will take the responsibility of resolving and fixing any issues prior to closing. Congratulations, you did it. You built a brand new home and you're on your way to the closing table. This is step 7. So at closing, you'll sign your paperwork, you'll get your keys, and voila, you are now the proud owner of a brand new home. The great thing about buying a new construction home is that typically it is going to come with some automatic warranties for your home, including home warranties for the structure of the property as well as its foundation. So these are the 7 steps to get you well on your way to purchasing a new construction home here in the DFW area. If you're considering new construction, I would love to help. You can definitely click the link below to schedule a call for us to chat. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.